Hey y'all, welcome back. So on this channel, I talk about personal finance, and that's everything from budgeting, saving, investing, any other type of money goals that I may have. And I document all of that on this channel. So if this is your first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you like videos about personal finance. I know it's been a while since my last video. I have been outside for the past like 4 consecutive weekends, and I usually film all my videos on the weekends. So that's why you haven't seen me for a while, so sorry about that. And then I'm also going to be outside for the next 4 consecutive weekends. So I'm trying to like batch create a whole bunch of videos so that I can be more consistent. But today we're gonna talk about my budget for the month of June, what happened in June financially for me. As you know, I've been trying to cash flow a lot of my summer trips, so we're gonna go over everything related to that, as well as some yearly expenses that I forgot happened in June. So they hit me by surprise, but yeah, we'll talk about all of that. Okay, so for the month of June, I get paid twice a month, and I put everything in Notion. Notion is this software, so you can use it on your computer or on your phone or your iPad like me. So for my first paycheck, that was $3,183.85. And all that money's gone. So let's see where that money went. $950 was for rent. So I pay half of my rent with each check. That way it doesn't take up like a huge amount of one single check. So I just split that with each paycheck. So that's $950. Some other big ticket items, I tithe once a month. So 10% of my monthly salary goes to tithing. So that's $630. Let's see some other big things that happened with that first check. Chicago. I am going to Chicago less than a month from now to see Beyonce. I'm really excited about it. So that I put $350 towards that trip. So I'm trying to cash flow that. The hotel's already paid for, the flight is already paid for. So now I'm just putting money aside for like fun money. So everything that we'll eat and drink, any like sightseeings. My sister's going with me. She has not planned anything, so I'm planning everything. And I don't know exactly what we're gonna be doing yet, but I'm sure it'll cost money. And I sent her a text message and I was like, how much money do you wanna spend? And I sent $1 sign, $2 signs, or $3 signs. And she picked $3 signs. So we'll be spending money. Another trip I have, I'm going with my family to Florida, and I paid $169.50 towards that trip. We're all splitting that. Well, all the adults that are going, we're all splitting the cost of that. Google Fiber's $100. Gas in my car. Remember I told you I was outside for like 4 consecutive weekends. Had to put gas in my car. I work from home, so I don't really have to put gas in my car all that often because everywhere I go is pretty close to me. But I went out of town like 2 weekends in a row, so had to put gas in. LASIK, $140. I got LASIK almost 2 years ago, and I'm on a payment plan for that. What other big things? I decided to budget out groceries, so I budgeted $200 for that. Yeah, I think those are all the big things that I did with that paycheck. As you can see on the screen, there's like some smaller subscription type things that I had to pay for. It was Father's Day. I did a gift for that, for my dad. My friend had a baby, so I got his new baby a gift. One like annual thing is going.com. So that used to be called Scott's Cheap Flights, but they changed the name of it to Going. So basically that's a website where you can like they'll tell you flight deals. So I pay for that annually, and that was $52.56. So those are all the big things. And then I had $295 left over, and that was my like discretionary spending money. So if I wanted to eat out or if I wanted to shop, then that's where that money came from. And that was my first paycheck. So let's go on to the second paycheck. Okay, second paycheck in June, which I'm still living off of this paycheck up until the 6th, and today's the 4th. So 2 more days of living off of this paycheck. So this one was $3,151.66. Rent, of course, $950. Let's see, some other big things that happened with this paycheck. More money to go towards Chicago. This time I put $600, and I think I'm good at this point. So when I asked my sister how much money she wants to spend, she did say the $3 signs, and she was like anywhere from $750 to $1,000 as far as like just fun money. So I don't know what all that means. Her definition of fun can be different from my definition of fun. I know that we're gonna eat. We'll probably be, not probably, we are going to drink as well, but she's a bigger drinker than me. So I think she's gonna spend more money on that than I would spend. So I don't know how much she's saving for it, but I'm trying to save like $700, but even saying that out loud, that just sounds like so much money for like fun related things. We also have to pay for Ubers while we're there because we're not gonna have a rental car. So yeah, this trip is turning out to be very expensive, and I'm gonna create like a whole separate video to recap all of the money that we are spending, all in the name of seeing Beyonce. So stay tuned for that video. Some other big things, that family trip that I'm going on, I paid another $169.50. So that is the last payment for that trip. So that trip is paid for. So that's a family trip, and I wonder how much money I'll spend when I actually go on that. Usually when I do a family trip, like my parents will pay for all the food in the house. Not when we go out to eat. I'll be on my own for that. But if we have like groceries in the house, usually they pay for that. So I'm hoping they continue that tradition. Another thing, so it's time to renew the registration on my car, which I think is like such a scam, because why do I have to renew that every year? Like, it's the same car. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's a scam. But that was $217.74. And another part of that scam, you also got to pay for like a safety inspection, and that was $30. So that's a once a year thing. The last big ticket item was $300 to go towards a jacket, which is one like very expensive jacket, but that is for my 10-year anniversary that's coming up. So when we go to homecoming this year, we're gonna have like special jackets made. So with the jacket, that $300, that is only part of it. I don't know what the full cost will be yet, but it's going to be at least $300. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that money towards it now. And then another big-ish thing, I went to Target, and I went in there to get mouthwash and toothpaste, and somehow walked out spending $200. That's why I don't go inside Target, and I just do the like order pickup thing, because going inside is a very dangerous thing. But I ended up getting some clothes, some shorts, some jeans, and yeah, that came out to be $200, which leaves $422.46 as like my fun discretionary money for this paycheck. The majority of that is gone. Because last weekend I went and I saw my friend. It was her birthday. I treated her to some meals. I ate good myself while I was out there. So yeah, majority of that is gone. So that was my budget for June. It feels weird not putting a lot of money towards savings, because right now I have all these trips coming up and I've had to cash flow like all of it so that I don't put stuff on my credit card. So I haven't made much progress towards saving money towards a house for this last quarter, like May, June, no, like April, May, June. I've just been like cash flowing things. But once July comes, that's when the majority of my trips are, and I have been saving for those. So I think in July, I haven't like sat down and actually done my budget yet or my goals for quarter 3 of this year. So July through September. But I do want to start saving again, and then also student loans are coming back. So yeah, I really need to think through what my like financial plan is going to be for the last half of the year. So stay tuned for that video coming out at some point in time. But for now, I am just kind of enjoying my life and enjoying the summer and getting ready for my trips that are coming up. Like I said before, I do want to create videos just showing y'all how much money I've spent on these vacations, in case anyone's curious. So those will come out after I go on the trips. But I hope the video was entertaining, educational, informative. I don't know how to describe these videos, but I do like doing them, and it helps me like keep myself accountable with my like financial discipline. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, leave some comments down below, and if you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.